Alright guys, so we are starting up the video here looking at possibly the best unit on the Super Dragon Ball Heroes banner. This Supreme Kai of Time, she is ridiculous. Now, I am kind of recording this portion of the video a little bit after, and I'm putting it at the beginning, because I did get the footage from a homie, but we didn't get to see the super attack in it. So I figured, why not go ahead and get that super attack at the start there? That would be very important. Because, I mean, let's be real, we need to, they, they decided to go crazy with Supreme Kai of Time and how big her titties are. So we're going to get a nice look at that right here. Again, throughout the video, we'll go over exactly why she's so good, but she is supremely good. One of the better support type units that we can have. She's going to make units hit a lot harder, crit and everything. And that's a really nice looking super attack right there too. So, okay. So at this point, we will go ahead and transition into the rest of the footage and kind of see what the Supreme Kai of Time, what her effect on the Potara team is really going to look like. So here we go. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at what is probably the best unit on the batch of Super Dragon Ball Hero units. We have the Supreme Kai of Time, the thickness herself. Now, listen, there's a lot of discussion right now. I'm seeing more discussion, certainly, on the Supreme Kai of Time than any other character. A lot of this does have to do with the fact that they made her titties bigger than belief. Like, they actually upgraded her from the official Dragon Ball Heroes art, which is what's really, really interesting to me about that. But she is also just an absolutely incredible card. She's on two categories, the Potara category and the Realm of Gods category, otherwise known as pretty much everyone's two favorite damn category teams. So that's another reason she's going to be really, really solid. She is a support type unit. Now, off the top of my head, I can't think of another Potara category unit, support unit, that gives ki. Like, there's AGL Weskai, who you could run on the squad, who buffs Realm of Gods units. You've got Tech Vegito, but they don't give ki, right? They just give stats. Whereas the Supreme Kai of Time, she gives ki and stats. So the way she works is she gives 2 ki and 20% to attack and defense no matter what. Then I believe she has 2 separate procs. Both are Great Chance, which would be 70%. So she has a 70% chance of giving an extra 20% attack and a 70% chance of giving an extra 20% defense. So the way her full passive will sort of work is she gives the 2 ki and 20%, and then she has, the 70% chance for extra attack and defense. One of the two can activate sometimes. Like, it's not like it's going to be a thing where, if one activates, the other won't or will or whatever. Like, you can have one or the other. Now, she should be giving massive amounts of extra attack, because on top of all that, she also gives a extra 7% chance to crit to all allies on that rotation. So she is just disgustingly good. And if it's not enough, she also does seal on super attack. So, that is going to be tremendous in something like Super Battle Road for either of those two categories. I talked about it recently. I think the Realm of Gods category stage in Super Battle Road is the hardest in Super Battle Road. So, this Supreme Kai of Time, she definitely could give a pretty good sort of buff, for the team in actually taking down that category stage. Because that's one that will definitely give a lot of people a lot of trouble, even though, you have such, really good units. And you've got UI Goku, LR Vegito Blue, you got Tech Vegito Blue, Rose, all of those units. But she's still going to be able to add a lot to it. Now, unfortunately, she doesn't really have good links. It's not really so much of an issue for support units when they don't really have solid links, right? But she does have one That's godly power. That will be very useful when she's actually on the Realm of God's team. So, like, you really... She's kind of... I would replace God Topo with her for sure. But, like, now you could build a Realm of God's team where, you know, you've got UI Goku plus Tech Vegito Blue. Then you have Rose Goku Black plus LR Goku Black in the other rotation. And then you have Supreme Kai of Time and the Western Supreme Kai as floaters. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Now, it doesn't look like we're probably going to see a super attack from the Western Supreme Kai here in this video. I can already sense people are going to get really mad at that. I'm just noticing that it doesn't look like we're going to see her super attack. But don't worry. These first videos, like before the units even released in game, these are always sneak peeks, right? I am for sure going to immediately rainbow Supreme Kai of Time as soon as she drops on JP. Right now we're looking at her on the Patara team. So when I rainbow her on my game, we'll probably go ahead and check her out on the Realm of God's team. Probably with that team build I was talking before, where we would have EGL West Kai and the Supreme Kai of Time sort of on there. Now, one thing that is definitely a bummer, a big disappointment, is we did not get to see her on the Peppy Gals category. I think the Supreme Kai of Time easily should be on the Peppy Gals category. Like, let's be real here. Roshi would be going crazy for the Supreme Kai of Time. Do not even play with me, alright? Y'all know exactly what I mean. So, hey, they've added units to categories before. Hopefully they will add the Supreme Kai of Time to the Peppy Gals category. I just absolutely see no reason why she can't get added. So, you know, hopefully we get to see it. Oh, actually, we're probably going to get to see Supreme Kai of Time Super Ray here? The key is a bit of an issue. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. So, the banner, by the way, guys, will be dropping tonight. I do think I probably would recommend people to actually summon, believe it or not. Just because these hero cards are a lot better than expected. And the hero banner is only something that's going to be coming around, I think, probably once per year now. Usually in November's is when it seems like it's going to just always be dropping. The reason for that is because that's when, like, that's the anniversary of when, you know, Dragon Ball Heroes has released. So, I do think all these units are going to come back next year. You know, Xeno Goku, Supreme Kai of Time, you know, Dark Mass Saiyan, Black Mass Saiyan, all of those units. But, like, a lot of them are really good, and a lot of them are going to be really solid in Super Battle Road stages. A lot of them are going to be really, really solid for people that are trying to do, you know, Dokkan Battlefield and stuff. So, even though I have been telling everyone, like, do not summon, just wait for the Broly movie characters, I think the Dragon Ball Heroes banner is probably something you can make an exception on. The other reason, too, is the banner, the only SSRs on the banner are going to be the Dragon Ball Heroes characters. And probably the 7 new units will be all featured, and then the old Dragon Ball Heroes units will be unfeatured, I think is how they'll do it. And it will probably be a guaranteed featured SSR. So I strongly want to encourage people, I think, actually to summon on this banner, just so you could try and get some of these units before they go away. Again, you get the Supreme Kai of Time, you get, you know, Xeno Goku, you get Xeno Vegeta. All of them are tremendously valuable who are going to help you on category teams. I'll probably do... The next video I think I'm going to do is I want to take a look at the EZA Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Not quite as good as I initially thought, right? Because he does need to have... basically, the enemy has to be stunned, right? For him to get his super attack. Okay, Supreme Kai of Time Rainbow, she is actually able to tank decently. I think her maximum Rainbow defense is just shy of 10,000. So that is good for a summonable unit to be right around 10k defense. We had a pretty bad rotation there with Ki, by the way. That can happen on the Patara team. One reason the Supreme Kai of Time is so good. But, like, that's sort of the problem with Omega, right? Omega will kind of trash your rotations and get things all kind of wonky. because that's the one weakness of the Potara team is Ki. That's another reason I'm so excited for the Supreme Kai of Time, is because she's going to give Ki to a team that is honestly kind of Ki starved, right? Like, LR Goku Black could always use extra Ki, and the LR Vegito cards could also always use extra Ki. So it's going to be nice that these units are going to be getting all of that. Alright, so we're finishing up here. Let me just transition into sort of like an actual breakdown for our girl, the Supreme Kai of Time right here, and see how solid she really is.